Hi guys. I've been listening to Shaman Durek all week. He's fabulous, isn't he? Ray, Angela, Letha, Ms. Russell, Amber, Kieran, Marsha, Nadil, I'm probably saying your name wrong, I'm so sorry. Calms, Kerry. I'm good, thank you for asking. Bronwyn. He's good, isn't he? God always directs me to the people that I'm supposed to listen to. Salivi, I hope I'm saying your name right. Hi Gina. Nondwi, Mum's alright. I've got somebody watching over her today, so. Evelyn. Nati. Nikki, Irene. Oh, you love my hair? Thanks, it's dirty. I haven't washed it in like a week. I'm wanting all the natural oils to come out. Midwest. How is everybody doing? I'm going to do 15 minutes for members and subscribers, as you know. You can't tell. Oh, thank God. I'm always on point. Let me just pin that right up here. Thank you, Sybil. Why? Did I say something and it came to pass, did it? Bron. Hi, honey. Danielle. Hi. Oh, thanks, guys. It is only a filter, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to take all the credit. Ava. 15 minutes for members and subscribers, and then I'm going to... Do you have a beauty spot or is it a piercing? It's a piercing. I love Marilyn Monroe, so I was like, what can I do to associate with Marilyn? I was like, I'm getting a beauty spot. Because when I was younger, I used to put a black spot right there, and then I thought, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna get it pierced. So it's a piercing. Cries. Hi, honey. None of them hurt. None of them. I've got my belly pierced. I've got my lip pierced, and that upper lip. None of them hurt me. Oh, thanks. People say I'm too old for this shit, but it's like, no, I'm not. I can do whatever I want. It's my body. Hey, Liliana. User 5077 Samantha. Hi, honey. Bernie, hi hon. Marsha, Marcy. I'm a tattoo kind of a girl. I've got like 8 tattoos hidden. Obviously, if you're a lucky man, you get to see all of them. Except the one on my stomach. It once was a dove, and because my stomach is like, it's turned into a fucking eagle. It's now an eagle, no longer a dove. Okay, let's get on with it, shall we? I will be posting this live up on my YouTube, because I always post up my lives on my YouTube. If you're interested in getting an in-depth reading, I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. That will get you 17 cards, 13 oracle cards, and 13 tarot cards and 4 oracle cards. I like to look at the oracle cards later on, after I've done the 13 tarot card reading, just to see how aligned it is. Hey, Tanya. I am a reader that reads for everybody, so my lives take about 5 hours. I know, right? So my lives take about 5 hours. So if you're interested in getting an in-depth reading, and you're not looking to wait like 4 or 5 hours, the last person, get in there quickly, because my readings go really quickly and it's really in depth. I do highly recommend that you record your reading so you can watch it again later on, or you can wait for me to post it up on YouTube, but it takes a couple of days when it's 5 hours long. I don't just read for followers, okay? Please take note of that. I read for everybody. I read for members and subscribers. If you're a member or a subscriber, you have more benefits because I read for you all the time. You can ask me as many questions as you like if you're a member or a subscriber. If you're a subscriber, you get double benefits because I will not only read for you more than once, I will also give you a guided message with every question that you give me. Please bear in mind, I have over 200 members and over 150 subscribers. So there's no way I'm going to get to every single person and do free readings for everybody else in one live. It's not possible. I would literally die. So because it drains my energy. When I do mediumship, I have to raise my vibration to connect to your loved ones. When I do psychic readings, I tune into your energy. All of this is draining for the person giving that question, so you just have to bear with me, okay guys? I've got the tank full right now, so I should last for up to 4.5 hours, 5 hours. Again, you do not need to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to share, like, or subscribe to get a reading, because I do free readings for everybody as well as gifted readings. If you're not happy with your membership and you're not happy with your subscription, unsubscribe, don't be a member, and I'll still read for you anyway. How I read for you is my guides will highlight your name because when you are in absolute need of a reading, my guides will highlight your name really bright for me on my end, and you're the one that I will pin up. Please pay attention. I will call your name a few times, and if you miss your reading, there's nothing I can do about it. You're gonna have to watch it on the replay when I post it up on my YouTube channel, okay guys? I have been doing this since I was 16 years old and professionally for 10 years now. I always put my validations and testimonials up on TikTok, YouTube and Instagram, so just to show you that I'm a legitimate, the real deal kind of energy. For those of you who are new here and you're wondering what that massive scar is on my chest, I've had 4 open heart surgeries, all 9 hours long. My first operation was 3 weeks old, second 3 months old, third one 8 years old, and my fourth one is when I was 31 years old. I had a near-death experience when I was, or a body-out experience, near-death experience when I was 31 years old, and they put me under and they sliced this open for 9 hours. And there is such thing as heaven. Is there such thing as hell? Sure there is. We're living in it. Hell on earth, purgatory. This is hell on earth, because this is where everybody, you know, we get hurt. There's murders, killings, starvation, illness. It's all here. It's all here. It's intense. But I'm just here to let everybody know that there's no such thing as death, because when I died, I did not want to come back into this body. I wanted to stay where I was. Hell is your actions and your words and your deeds. So if you're a horrible asshole in life, you're a horrible and you're a cruel person, and you say horrible things, and you judge somebody's religion, or you judge somebody's whatever, you're going to attract those sort of entities. And you know, you are what you are. You are what you attract. Like energy attracts like energy. I am a believer in all religions. My mother is a Christian or a Catholic, I forget. My father was a Jehovah's Witness when he was alive. My brother is a converted Muslim and has been for like 30 years. So I believe in Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Shiva, Krishna. These are all teachers of love. So I believe in all sources of love. I believe that we're all connected to each other. That's what I experienced when I had my near-death experience. So I do believe that we are all connected to each other. And I don't care if you don't like the color of my skin, or you don't like what I believe in. I still love you. You're still a part of me. And you'll figure this out when we cross over to the other side, because you have an awakening when you're over there. So again, no such thing as death. We just switch over to the other side where we basically came from. Just letting you know that now. And you don't have to believe what I say. It's okay. You have free will. For those of you who don't believe in God, I also was told by God that your brothers and sisters don't have to believe in me. Let them know that I believe in them. So even if you don't believe in God, God still believes in you. We all have angels, and we all have guides, and we all have loved ones, and we all have ancestors, no matter what religious denomination you follow. I'm a believer in love, and my religion is love. So if there's anybody who is mean and cruel, we need to love and light their asses and send them on their merry way, okay? Love and light your ass and sending you on your merry way. You do not have to fuel the energy of anger or fire. Ain't nobody got time for this. We got shit to do, okay, people? You've come into this physical body for a reason. Now find your purpose and go do it. And just remember, guys, that you have free will. So if you're currently in a job that you hate, then leave. If your intuition is telling you I can't be here anymore, then leave. Or something really deep will happen that you have no choice but to leave that situation. If you're in a horrible relationship, then leave. So I'm just talking by experience. I have been in a violent relationship where my baby dad beat the crap out of me. And then he also put that abuse to my little girl. So I turned into a big bad bitch. And I was like, no more of this abusive relationships. I've also slept on the street because I had nowhere to go. I had no money to feed my kid at one point. So I know what it's like to have nothing, to have absolutely nothing, and like being on your own and trying to figure out everything on your own. So I've been there, violent relationship, gang life, been through it, worn the t-shirt, all of that. So that's the reason why. And then my near-death experience, and then, you know, ailments and illness and going through trauma. Now let's talk about the trauma that I've been through in this year before I start getting in the reading. My dad died of cancer. Cancer, you can go fuck yourself. Cancer. My dad died of cancer in March. 7 days after my father passes away, my big brother was diagnosed with cancer. It's like, how much news can I didn't even have time to grieve my father's death. I remember there's like 6 or 7 things. So dad dies in March. Brother was diagnosed with cancer 7 days after my dad died. After my brother was diagnosed with cancer, my grandma dies, and this is the mother of my father. So she goes and dies. I already know where they are because, you know, there is such thing as heaven. And then after, yes, I know, guys, there's more. So when you're talking about traumas, I'm just letting you know what I've been through this year, from March up until this point. After my grandmother passes away, the fourth thing that happened was my mum had a stroke, and I take care of my mum because I'm the carer of my mum. My life was already quite intense already as it is, but when my mother had a stroke, it was even more intense because I'm her carer in the day and the night and all over, taking care of her, you know, changing her nappies, because when you have a stroke, you're not very good. Your body's just like traumatized. So I take care of her. And then after my mum has a stroke, my cat, who I've had for 18 years, who thought he was a gangster, decided he must have had a fight with a wolf or something, because I didn't see him for 15 days. And when he finally comes home, his face was ripped off. You could see his eye sockets. There were maggots all over the place in his face, and he was bleeding, and I had to put him to sleep. And this is after going through all of this traumatic stuff that I've already been through. Now I've got to put my cat down. At this point, I lost it and I stopped smoking, and I was like, screw this, I'm having a cigarette. So the guy who put my cat down, I ended up taking his cigarette. It's not finished yet, guys. Got one more thing to say. So then my cat dies, and then I go to the hospital the next morning, tell my mum what happened, and it's like, it's too much shit going on. Too many traumatic events going on, and we are between 2 eclipses, so no wonder this is happening. And then I had to call the police on a family member because, you know, this person was being an asshole. And it's a family member that is like my kidneys, you know. And I had to go through all of this shit and this emotional roller coaster. And it was just like, I can't take anymore. But I realized that, you know what? Life is your soul having a human experience. We're born into the world, and then we're born into the world on our own, and we leave on our own. So, you know, it's intense. Life is hard. And at some point, I have to go in for a 5th open heart surgery. God knows when that's going to happen. Oh, and by the way, I've got a hemorrhoid up my bum that I need to take care of because it fucking hurts. I feel like I'm shitting out of glass. But it's okay. It's all right, Anna. Keep going anyway. So, you want to talk about traumas? Let's do it. Just letting you know now, guys. I get it. I hear you. But when I did the Vedic astrology, thank you, Kellee White. When I did the Vedic astrology, we're in between 2 eclipses. This energy is tumultuous. We've got, I don't even know what we got. We've got like Capricorn, we've got Mars, we've got Pluto, we got Uranus. All of these planets are like retrograde right now. So when planets are in retrograde, it doesn't matter what religious denomination you follow, it's going to affect your energy. So what I've noticed with my clients is that a lot of people are either breaking up, jumping into a relationship really, really quickly. It's all of this stuff. It's just a lot of intense energies going on right now. So when I looked at the astrological placements and all this shit happened this year, I was like, I get it. Did I grieve my father and all of that stuff? I did, because, you know, they come and visit us through our dreams. We see the shadow in our house and we're like, oh my God, who was that? Was it you, Grandma? Yes, it was. But, you know, horror movies make you think it's something a little bit more intense. Usually it's just souls trying to connect to us. Because remember, guys, the difference between you and your loved one who has passed away is our soul is still in the physical body. Their soul is out of the body. That's the only difference. We're exactly the same as them. We're just in the body, still having our human experience, whereas they're out of the body and done with it. And when I left my body, when I had my near-death experience, I did not want to come back. I was happy where I was. But God was like, nope, you need to go back down there. You need to stop hiding your scars, and you need to tell everybody your story, and you need to tell them that I love them and believe in them, whether they believe in me or not. So that's why I'm here, guys. It's okay. It's part of my soul plan, and we all have a blueprint. We all have a what is it called? It's called a pre-birth plan. So before you come into the physical body, you pick your sex, you pick your name, you pick your parents. I could never hold that against my mum ever again and go, I never asked to be born, because I picked my mother, my father, my siblings. We are soul tribe, and we all have experiences with each other because we didn't do so good in our past lives. So we've come in again to try and work shit out. It's called like balancing out karma. Do you know what I'm saying? And it sucks. It does. But if you don't learn the lesson, what will happen is it will keep on repeating itself. It could be this different face. Rain, you're on my list. It could be a different face, but the same sort of circumstances. Haven't you ever been through that? I've got bare clients that come up to me, and I've been reading for 10 years. Why does this keep happening to me? And I'm like, because you're not learning the bloody lesson, love. The scenario and the situation is going to look similar to the last one, and the face might be different, but it's still, the faces that you're dealing with might be different, but it's a familiar feeling. Learn the lesson so you don't have to go through it again, okay? So let's get on with it. Members and subscribers can, the first 15 minutes belongs to you. Members and subscribers, the first 15 minutes goes to you. Once my alarm goes off, I'll cater to my gifters. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth reading, it is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. You can ask me as many questions as you like if you're a member and subscriber, and subscribers will get a guided message. You do not need to tap the screen, like, share or subscribe. You do not need to be a follower to get a reading. If you're interested in getting a reading, just copy and paste your question and I will read for you. Please also bear in mind, members and subscribers, there's 181 people in the room and only one of me. It's like having 181 people in my house waiting for a reading. You got to be patient, guys. I will try and get to you as best as I can. All right, let's cleanse our asses and burn some sage. Here we go. Angels and guides and loved ones, draw close to me and my family here on TikTok and use me as a vessel to give clear, concise, loving light messages. Please and thank you in love and light. In love and light. Saging our asses. Let's do this. Cleanse the space. You are what you attract. Be careful of what you say, guys, because your mouth is casting a spell. So if you're saying things like, oh, my life is difficult, that energy belongs to a spirit, and that spirit will suppress your energy and will support you in your free will words and choices. This is what Shaman Durek said. Not me, Shaman Durek. I say watch what you think, feel and say, because you might manifest and co-create it. But the way that he put it was even better. So if you start to say, I am so fearful about my future, a spirit of fear will come and assist you in what you've just said with your free will. So watch your mouth, because what you think, what you feel, what you say is going to end up being what you end up calling to you ultimately. Do you understand? Do you understand that we're plugged into the matrix and this isn't real? That's why we die and go back home. So just letting everybody know, watch what you think, feel and say, because if you're somebody that's always thinking negatively, you will attract negative energies, spirits, negative entities, and that's where your life is going to go. But if you quickly turn around and go, you know what? No, I am happy. I am healthy. I'm abundant. I have the stability and the finances that I need, and my ancestors and my loved ones and God is supporting me in my life, then all your ancestors will come in and support you in everything that you're doing. So be mindful of your words. And remember, I don't care what religious background you have. Okay. I don't care. I respect all. And you have free will. All right, here we go. Nadama, you're on my list. Nadama. So I'll cater to my members and subscribers 15 minutes. When the clock goes off, when the alarm clock goes off, I'll cater to my gifters as well as members, subscribers, and non-members and non-subscribers. Do not tap the screen. You do not have to follow me. You do not have to like, share, or subscribe. Just copy and paste your question. And if I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Elvin, you're the first one that I can see, and you are a member, Angels, Guides, Loved Ones. Will Yaya message or call me this week? No. This person is stubborn. You asked me about this person before, and I think I gave you the same answer before. This person is egotistical, a little bit narcissistic, is controlling, and you're not listening to your intuition. I've got the High Priestess upside down. So you're wanting or yearning for this person to call you. And if you ever did have a connection with this person, you're not going to end up being happy. You're praying or wishing for some sort of connection with this person, and you've got the Star card upside down. The Star card represents that you're asking for something that's not going to be good for you. The answer to this question is no. I think you asked me this before about this person, and I think the answer was the same the last time you asked me about it. You're not learning the lesson. So you're going to be yearning for someone that doesn't want you. Just saying. Juliet, you're a member. Any messages for me and John, Angels, Guides, Loved Ones? What does Juliet and John need to know? Please, in love and light. All right, here we go. Juliet and John. I feel like you guys need to compromise better. Talk about it. Speak. I don't know whether you're together or not, but it feels like there's some sort of distance or a disconnect. I don't care if you're in the same room and you're together, but there's some sort of disconnect. I don't care if you're separated, but there's a disconnect. It feels like somebody's very emotional. One is younger or older or very immature, and the other one is very mature. It feels like you're not on the same page. It feels like somebody is fleeting and doesn't know exactly what's going on. And it also feels like there's some sort of, there's underneath it all, it feels like somebody is trying so hard, but somebody has some sort of insecurity. I don't know if this is you and or John. I feel like you're going to have the patience of a saint in order to deal with this sort of situation, because it just feels like something in between the connection. Somebody's not speaking up. You're both thinking or feeling differently to some degree, and that's how it feels. Hope that helps you in some way, Juliet. So it feels like you need to maybe take a step back, because somebody is more in love and somebody is more wanting more sexual energy. Bronwyn, anything for you? Angels, Guides, Loved Ones, what does Bronwyn need to know? You need to get your mojo back. I feel like there's a part of you that feels like dulled down energetically. I feel like, I don't know if you're overthinking things and you're feeling like there's a bit of struggle. I've got an older masculine around you. It's like somebody needs to say what they need to say when they need to say it. I also feel like you're supposed to tap into the spiritual part of yourself, and I do have two masculines around you, an older masculine and a younger. So if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. There's something about someone, you and or someone being cutthroat and brutally honest, or somebody that needs to speak their mind. It's like somebody needs to talk about how they're feeling to some degree, because I feel like there's some sort of I don't know how to explain it. It just feels like you're disconnected, and I feel like you need to speak on it, or you need to get your mojo back. Start doing things that you love to do. Start taking care of yourself. Like put energy into yourself is what I'm seeing for the time being. All right, Gina, do my relatives want to reconcile with me for just the facade? Gina, and you are a member. Does your relatives want to reconcile with you just for a facade? I don't think so. I think they actually want to work on stuff. If you'd like to get an in-depth reading, it is the keyboard that I just pinned on the bottom of the screen that will get you on my list, and that will get you 17 cards. Gina, Eli, you're on my list. I don't think it's a facade. I think they do want to collaborate. I do feel like they do want to work with you. I do feel like it needs to start somewhere, even if it's for a facade, even if it's a joke and they're just like showing for face. It doesn't matter. Do your part in it and be the light in this energy, because I mean, some of our family members are a bunch of assholes and you can't change them. You just have to make sure that you're doing your part and you're the light. You're being the light. Marcy, I felt a kiss on my lips. Was it a loved one? Duh. Of course it was. Angels, guys, loved ones. Here we go. Do not energetically attract something to be fearful of. Do you understand? Yes, it was like a father figure, a grandfather, somebody that's just wanting to watch over you, that loves you, that protects you, that wants to keep an eye on you, somebody that wants you to know that there's stability, money, security coming your way. I do feel like you need to work on yourself. When I connect to you, my heart hurts. My heart hurts. You've got the Justice card upside down. When the Justice card upside down, it's like you're feeling disconnected to some degree. Like you're feeling like you need to connect to you, the highest part of yourself. I feel like you got good karma, but I feel like you're at a crossroads. You're trying to make a decision about something, which is creating your loved ones to come in and try to make you feel a bit more calmer in your energy, because I feel like a little bit up and down. Keshni, it's always going to be our loved ones. Any guided messages for you and you guys, loved ones? What does Keshni need to know, please? In love and light. You need to get your mojo back. I'm seeing a wedding, a celebration, homecoming, family reunion. I'm seeing that if you need to make a choice or a decision about something, I see that you will. I am seeing at some point you're going to be signing a contract as well. And I'm also feeling, as I'm connecting to you, got the Sun card, the best card in the deck, 78 cards. The Sun card is the one that out trumps all cards. So, oh, for fuck's sake. Thanks, Ray. Shit on a stick. Bloody hell. So I see children, travel, relocation, and a holiday around you, Keshni. Energy looks fabulous, I feel. Sun card, again, is the best card in the deck, so I don't feel like I ever have to worry about you. Chantal, you are a member. What do I need to know, please? Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Chantal need to know, please? In love and light. All right, here we go. Watch your words, watch what you say, because you're going to manifest and co-create it. I feel like you've been through a lot of things in your life, and I feel like you managed to see your way out of it. I feel like you're still rebuilding, though. There's something about your energy where it's like a rebuild, a solid foundation, a solid structure, opportunities that are going to come a knocking, so don't lose your wits about you. I am seeing children, study and education. You do need to say what you mean and mean what you say. And anchoring your reading, I am seeing the 8 of coins. You're supposed to have your own business. There's money coming towards you. The 8 of coins always represents stability and structure. The 8 of coins always represents like mastering your craft, enjoying a body of work, doing something that you love to do, basically being your own boss. Is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. Listen out for your name, guys. Ava, you are a subscriber. If you'd like to get an in-depth reading, it is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. It is 17 cards. I do post this on my YouTube channel so you can watch it later on. But I do highly recommend that you record your reading so you can watch it whenever you want. What is next for you and Lou? What is next for you and Lou? I don't know. I feel like the energy is stagnant. I feel like somebody needs to take a leap of faith. I feel like if you ever did get into whatever this connection is, you're going to feel more like, I don't know if it's a loving kind of a connection, a lover connection, but you're going to feel more like a mother than a wife or a lover. I feel like somebody needs to take a leap of faith and start something and see where it goes. I've got the 10 of cups upside down. So you're looking for a happy family, but with this person, I don't think you're going to get it. Because when the 10 of cups is upside down, the 10 of cups upside down is like broken energy, family troubles, empty nest energy. But I do feel like you're never going to figure it out unless you tell the person exactly what it is that you're looking for, because they're not mind readers. They're not going to figure it out. You have to kind of like put it into motion. Take a chance, take a leap of faith. You alone have got a clean slate, new beginnings, new opportunities in your energy. Yenti, will Andy and I be together romantically, please? Angels, guides, loved ones. Andy and Yenti. Will Andy and Yenti be together romantically, please? And thank you, and love and light. I got a yeah, but you're going to be dealing with somebody who's very immature. This person's either younger than you or embodies the energy of a young soul. This person's going to tell you everything that you want to hear. You're going to believe that it's somewhat activated. I've got the Two of Cups upside down. Two of Cups upside down is separation, arguing, distracted. It's like, yes, you can start something. Is it going to be a long-term thing? I don't think so. But yes is the answer to your question. I do feel like there's a possibility that you and this person could be in a connection, yes. Midwest. Will I seal an interview this month for a job in my field? You do not need to gift me. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to tap the screen to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question if you wish. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Subscribers will always get a guided message, and I do post up. Yes, you will. I do post up this live. Please, guys, remember, this is my only TikTok. I have over 100,000 followers, and I only follow 28 people. Look at this. The answer to your question is yes, you will. The Justice card is a signing of a document, a contract, cause and effect, win-win situation, balancing of the scales. You have some stuck energy with you. Hey, within. I do see victory, success with you, recognition, being the boss. I do see good karma, but the wheel is a little bit stuck as I'm connecting to you. The Wheel of Fortune is a karma card, a good fortune card, but then you also got another karma card, which is like justice. Justice will be served in an unjust situation. So I feel like, yes, I feel like it's good. You do not need to gift me, guys. Love and appreciate you. Do not need to tap the screen. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. If you'd like to get on my list and you would like to get a 17 card reading, it is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. Chris, any messages from my guides? Feeling drained lately? Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Don't worry about it. You're going to be okay. This is the energy which is going to drain the living daylights out of you. I don't know why, but it's just like affecting everybody to some degree. I don't feel like this is going to be long. I feel like it's temporary. I feel like you're going to get enlightenment. I feel like you're going to have some sort of an awakening. I feel like you need to get out of your own way. I feel like you need to do some self-love. I've got an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could be a lover or a friend or somebody that you could collaborate with. This energy and this feeling drained, I get it. But you need to do some self-love and self-care. The Moon card is female, divine feminine. The Moon card is intuitive, psychic abilities, medium, mystic abilities. I feel like you need to pay attention to dreams and visions and signs and symbols and synchronicities. So I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you. Nasiha, will our package be sorted and be sent today, please? Angels, guides, loved ones, will it be sorted today, please? And thank you. Yes, it will be. You got to be patient though, because there's something that's delaying it. It's the energies. I've got the Two of Wands. It talks about yes, but there's like other things in between. I don't think this is something that you need to worry about. I do feel like don't worry about it. You're good to go. Tiffany, any messages in regards to my finances and love? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Tiffany need to know, please? In love and light. There is like romantic gestures coming your way. You got the man, a younger masculine, And then you've got the Lovers, an opportunity and a choice coming your way. There is good news around finances, but later on, because I feel like your anxiety, your worries, or your fears, or over analyzing or overthinking things is clouding the energy that you're sending out. So you send out the thought, the feeling of abundance, and then you say to yourself secretly, this is not going to happen for me, something is going to go wrong. So when you say things like that, or when you think negatively, you taint the energy that you just sent out. Whether it be a prayer, a wish, or a thought, you taint the energy. Manisha, any messages for me? Will I conceive soon? Angels, guides, loved ones. I feel like you need to heal something. I feel like there's a delay in conceiving, because I feel like you're so... I see a child in your energy. I see a boy, but there's something that is creating a block. It's your words, your emotions, your feelings that you express. Feeling like you don't have enough, or you feel like you give too much and you get nothing in return. Energetically disconnected. You want it so bad, you need to stop talking about it, thinking about it, and let the chips fall where they may. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you've got a boy in your energy. The energy is shifted with you, but I feel like there's a serious delay with it, because you need to do some mental, physical, and spiritual healing. Anything that I need to know? Maddie, angels, guides, loved ones, what does Maddie need to know? You need to get out of the lack mindset. I don't have enough. I'm not enough. Feeling left out in the cold, worrying about money or finances. You have abundance in your energy, but it's upside down. So it's like it's in your orbit, it's in your aura, it's in your frequency. But when the Empress is upside down, it's like you need to find your power. You need to get your mojo back. It's like you need to stop worrying about stability and structure, because you end up manifesting and co-creating it. It's called self-fulfilling prophecies. There's also a younger masculine around you. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could be a lover or a friend. You could meet him around work or around study, depending on what it is that you're doing. Missy, any messages from my best friend Diana? I feel like Diana's showing me like road signs, and she's showing me road signs. She's showing me signs, symbols, synchronicities. I am seeing a beach, and I feel like you need to go on a beach, or it's like she's like, it was my time and she's all right with it. It was my time and it was all right with it. I feel like she's going to meet you on a beach, or you need to go to a beach or have a holiday, because I've got footprints in the sand. So in my third eye, I can see footprints in the sand. So as I'm connecting to you, it's like going on holiday. I feel like you need to go and have a break, because you're thinking about something. You're like enclosing yourself in your house. This is about imprisonment, restriction, isolating yourself, imprisonment in the mind. And I feel like abundance is yours. Pregnancy, the birthing of an idea, new opportunities is what Diana is trying to send you. But the thing is, you can't see past your ego. You're not listening to your intuition. You're listening to your ego instead. Will I relocate to the USA next month? Try not to pay for a question, guys, because it goes up really quickly, and I can't see the question. It goes really quickly, and the comments are going up really fast. No, at some point you will go, but it won't be, not yet. There is something that you need to wait for. There is good karma. There's a contract. There's something that you're going to be signing. I just feel like stay away from gossip and chit chatter, and stop talking about your business to everybody, because everybody that knows about your business, there's always like some sort of jealousy, taints the energy. It's like, don't talk about your business to nobody. Claire, will I be in a committed relationship in 2026? Angels, guides, loved ones, will Claire be in a committed relationship, please, in 2026? I think that you could have a relationship sooner rather than later. Why does it have to be 2026? Why can't it be like in the next 3 weeks or next month? The Lovers card is an opportunity and a choice. I am seeing a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. You could potentially meet him around travel, holiday, relocation. This represents a clean slate, Claire, and new beginnings and new opportunities. And this situation may happen sooner rather than later, believe it or not. I feel like it's going to be sooner. That's why I was like, why does it have to be 2026? You're probably thinking, yeah, but I'm not ready right now. It's okay. Just do it anyway. Aviwi, I'm probably saying your name so wrong. Sorry, sweetheart. Will I get a new job this month? Angels and guides and loved ones. I think you're supposed to have your own business. I think you're supposed to be working for yourself. Things will start to shift and change for you in 8 days, weeks, months, or the 8th of a month. you will have a job, but I feel like it's gonna, there's a delay to this. I am seeing that you're supposed to have your own business. This is a business owner, somebody that works for themselves, mastering your craft, creating a body of work, going back to school, money and education coming your way. But I just feel like you're supposed to be working for yourself. You have a lot of anxiety around jobs, and that's why it's creating a delay. But things will start to shift and change for you. I say in 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, or the 8th of a month. It depends on where your energy is at. If you're high vibrational and you trust and believe in God, and you trust in God's plan and your plan, it will come to you in 8 days. But if you're anxious and you're worried and you're stressed out, it will come to you in 8 months or the 8th of a month. All right, I'm about to do an in-depth reading now for rain. This is what a 17 card reading looks like. If you would like to get on my list, it is the gaming keyboard that will get you on my list, and it will get you 17 cards. And I highly recommend that you record it so you can watch it straight away when the live ends. I do post it up on my YouTube channel, I do, but it takes about 2 or 3 days for it to load up because my lives are always like 5 hours long. So if you're wondering what the gaming keyboard reading looks like, this is it. Rain, get over here. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Rain. Please and thank you. What does Rain need to know? So I pull 4 oracle cards, and we don't look at that. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. There's over 100 people in here. So when people say, I'm on your live and you never read for me, my guides will highlight your name if you're supposed to have a reading. I'm not trying to ignore you on purpose and be horrible and be like, oh, I think I'm going to ignore you today. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm too old for this shit. So if you feel like I'm ignoring you, please know that I'm not. The comments are going up like the speed of light. I am doing my best. I will try to get to as many people as possible. But yes, I am not ignoring you. And if you feel any type of way about me because you think I'm ignoring, I am so sorry. But there's nothing I can do about it. If you're on my side and you look at the screen, comments are going up like 50 miles an hour. It's really fast. Rain, that's why I have loads of moderators so they can see all the comments. Rain, all right, sweetheart, let's get your oracle cards and then we'll get a reading. So work, love, finances, it's a general reading. The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you is I feel disconnected. It's either disconnected from somebody that I'm in a relationship with, or just feel disconnected in general. I'm seeing butterflies around you. So butterflies for me in spirituality represents new beginnings and new opportunities. Here's your oracle cards. We'll look at them after. I feel like you need to nurture your physical body. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you need to lighten up your heart energy. I feel like you need to start listening to your intuition. And if you're returning to the past mentally, you need to understand that a past is going to be your teacher for the future and for the present. I also feel like you need to, I don't know, I keep seeing a dog around you. Now, dogs doesn't mean that you're going to have a dog, but it could. It could also represent loyalty with with the dog energy. I'm also seeing trusting and believe. Trust and believe me. I just got Keisha Cole. I feel like there's going to be whatever is hidden. Oh my God, guys, I hope I'm going through menopause because I'm sweating over here. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, there's going to be some sort of secret that's going to be revealed. But I also feel like experiencing some sort of separation. Need to separate from people, thoughts, negative ways of thinking. But there's something about you being a mentor. I don't know what you do for a living. There's something about you being a mentor because of your wisdom and giving back. And you will be rewarded for these things. So I don't know what it is that you do for a living, but you're supposed to be like a wise one. Like a wise teacher because of the experiences that you've gone through in your life. Danny, you're on my list. Here we go. So those are the first things that I picked up with you. I keep seeing either an ending of a phase and then the next phase and then a relationship evolving, a new relationship. I'm seeing healing inner child wounds, growth potential, which is why I also got the mentor, wisdom and giving back energy. And guys, loved ones, for Rain, what does Rain need to know, please, in love and light? What does Rain need to know, please, in love and light? What do you need to know, please, in love and light? All right, let's see, look at your cards. All right, so the first thing that I'm feeling is whoa! Oh my God. Learning important life lessons currently. So you're in the midst of learning important life lessons. We're sort of in some sort of karmic energy, which is good, but it also sucks because sometimes it's really intense. But when you've got the world card is a major arcana card. It's fate and destiny. It's going to happen whether you like it or not because you signed this whole contract. The world card represents completing a cycle, the beginning of something brand new. It talks about a new opportunity, growth potential, travel and relocation. Wow, another major arcana card, the star card. You've prayed, wished and asked the universe for something, but you might have pulled it back with your ego, your anxiety. The star card does talk about a miracle, wish fulfillment, a renewed of your hope, like renewal of your hopes and dreams. You need to light up a candle and make a wish. These are majors, yeah. Major arcana card means you signed up for it. You signed up for the experience. So it represents that there's going to be some sort of opportunity coming your way or a miracle coming your way. Oh, whoa, another major. What? The death card. You need to let go of the past. What did I say to you earlier? Oh my God, I'm so good. You need to let go of the past. The death card. The death card is thinking about all the things that has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong. The death card is about you having big changes, endings, rebirths, moving on, transformation. The death card is also you being able to see the other side. It's so scary. No, it isn't. You're going to be able to see and pick up things that other people don't pick up on. And it's because you have psychic intuitive ability. So pay attention to those things. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you're solid, you're grounded. You need to ground yourself to Mother Earth energy. You are a jack of all trade, a domestically skilled queen, a resourceful queen, somebody that everybody relies upon, I'm sure. But I feel like you need to take best care of yourself, taking better care of yourself. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, look at that, taking better care of yourself. See this person defending themselves. So the Seven of Wands always indicates self-defending against other people, competition, people trying to test your patience, fight for what you believe in, remain on top of your game, don't change who you are to please somebody else. I've got a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. I've got the Knight of Swords. This person's going to be very intelligent, very smart, very calculated to some degree, will speak their mind. Is again, lover or friend, somebody that you could be working with. You'll know when this person gets here. You could meet this person on your travels. Another major arcana card. Clean slate for you, Rain. Clean slate. Fresh hopes, new beginnings, new adventures, new opportunities coming your way. This is a clean slate energy. Travel, relocation, the Fool card, take a leap of faith. If you're interested in getting a reading like I'm giving Rain, it is the gaming keyboard that I've just pinned on the bottom of the screen. If you click on that, that will get you 17 cards and get you on my list, and you can watch it again on my YouTube channel later on. New opportunities. You need to let go of something in order to have the new thing come in. Aces always represents new beginnings. Ace of Coins, Pentacles represents a job, a pay rise, a promotion, investment, new income. It's new opportunities. And look what card it just happens to be underneath. The Death card. If you let go of the old, that means you're making room for something brand new to come into your matrix. Within, you're on my list. Oh my God. Honey, are you joking? Good karma. Another major arcana card. Justice will be served in an unjust situation. The balancing of the karmic scales. The signing of the contract. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcana cards. We haven't even finished your reading. When you get 3, it's already highly intense. But when you get more than 3, this is like some serious shit going on. So you have got good karma attached to you. Shut up. Look at all your new beginnings. Ace of Wands, passion, creative projects, new relationship, inspiration coming your way. Sparking up that creative energy within you that you might have lost somewhere back there, and we need to go get it back. This is the energy that's attached to you. Children, good news, a message, an offer. This is about children. This is about romantic gestures, leveling up the relationship to some degree is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you, Rain. An opportunity and a choice coming your way. So the Two of Wands is always crossroads. Should I stay or should I go? Should I do it this way or should I do it that way? The Two of Wands is always going back and forth about something. The Two of Wands is, I'm waiting for something before I make a plan to travel or to move forward and to move on. This is somebody trying to figure out in what direction they should go in. I say listen to your intuition, because your intuition will never guide you into the wrong direction. If you don't listen to your intuition and you listen to your ego, then basically you do yourself a disservice now, don't you? Ten of Swords, let go of your shit. Let go of the past. Painful endings, hitting rock bottom. Okay, brush off the wounds, lick your old wounds, let it go, surrender it, and move on and move up. And then I've got another masculine around you. So I've got two masculines, an older and a younger. And if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. I'm seeing emotional contentment, healing, and fulfillment around you. So let's look at your oracle cards. Your first one is creativity. Ace of Wands is about creating new opportunities, new beginnings, new relationship, new everything. Aces are always new opportunities. So you've got the creativity card. So it says music, expression, writing. Possess self-confidence is another guided message. Storm warning. Anytime you feel like your emotions are getting the better of you and you're drowning in your emotions, I'm going to give you some good advice. This too shall pass. Every storm will pass. And then you've also got conclusions are within reach. So whatever it is that you're going for, if you're like trying to figure something out, if you're trying to get ideas about what's going on, the universe is telling you that you will have conclusions within reach. Okay, sweetheart. So your star signs around you, I've got Libra, I've got Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus in your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way, Rain. I send you love and light, sister, love and light to you. Kiss your mum for me, okay? All right, Nadama. I'm going to read one person before I get to you. And I'm now taking care of non-members and non-subscribers as well as members and subscribers, okay? Elizabeth, will I travel overseas at the end of the year? And you guys, loved ones, Elizabeth, will Elizabeth travel overseas at the end of this year? Not yet, sweetheart. You got to wait for some money. I've got a lot of people in your energy. I don't know if these are new people that you're going to meet around work. I think there's going to be some sort of money, pay rise, and a promotion. I feel like there's a lot of things going on in your energy, and there's a lot of interruptions. You will move eventually, but I just feel like not yet. And I think it's because you got to wait for some cash. It's like a pay rise, a promotion. You might win the lottery. If you're playing the lottery, you get a scratch card. And I feel like there's a younger masculine and two older masculines around you. So if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. There could be people that you could be collaborating with later on down the line. Something in and around this energy. Let me read one more. I'll read two more people before I get to the people on my list. All right, Nadama, you're going to be after Larisha. Larisha. Energy for this week or messages from my guides, angels, guides, loved ones. What do you need to know, please? In love and light. You need to take a break. You need to take a step back. If you're feeling overworked and overdone, I feel like you need to just take a step back. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, I feel like my energy is a little bit... I feel drained to some degree, and I feel like you're supposed to be traveling, relocating, or going on a holiday at some point. I feel like there's some clarity or news coming your way, but I feel like there's a part with your energy. I feel like I need to take a step back. It's either take a 2-day break away from everything and everyone and just have a breather. And don't talk to anybody about your business either. The Chariot is usually an action-orientated card, but it's about you feeling like you've lost direction, or you feel like you're giving up, and it feels like a stall. I'm also seeing a new vehicle around you, travel and relocation, or a holiday in your energy, but all of this is coming in later on. So it feels like you will move, but you need to wait for some cash. Oh, sorry, that was the other one. Yeah, so that's the energy around you, Larisha. All right, here we go. Nadama, are you here? Nadama. Still got the other one in my energy, sorry. Nadama, I'm going to do a general reading for you until... Oh, there you are. Will Christoph work with me again and anything for you? All right, let's get your cards out. The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you is Mercury retrograde energy. It feels like everything is all up in the air. Mercury retrograde is the planet where it's about communication. It's about energy that's up and down. It's about travel plans being delayed. It's about bad communication. It just feels like everything is slowed down with Mercury retrograde when I'm connecting to you. Noelia, you're on my list. I am also seeing, as I'm connecting to you, you need to focus on yourself, self-worth, time for heal, doing the shadow work. I'm also feeling, as I'm connecting to you, I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but I feel like there's something about you that is, you can cast a spell without realizing that you're casting it. Love connections. I also feel withdrawn. I feel like there's a part of you that needs to meditate and go within, solitary, finding some time on your own. I feel like you need to move forward. You are making progress, but you need to take action. And I also hear you praying or making a wish on something. And I'm also seeing deja vu. So something might, I don't know if you're focusing on something that happened in the past, but make sure if you're focusing on something on the past, it uplifts your soul. There's something about a second chance, and there's something about deja vu. So pay attention again to the signs, symbols, synchronicities. Here are your cards. We'll look at them later on. All right, can you pin up Nadama's question, please, my moderators? Nadama. Let me see if I can find it. The comments are going up really quickly, guys, so you have to just please bear with me. Can any of my moderators, or Nadama, can you pin it up again so I can... Sorry, sweetheart. If you just post it again, Nadama. I can't see it, sis. Yeah, neither can I. Oh, there you are. All right, got it. All right, let's answer this question first. Will I work with Christoph again? I don't know about this. I feel like if you did work with Christoph, I don't think that you'd be happy in the energy. I feel like Christoph is very emotional and very sensitive to some degree, and doesn't like to speak on how they feel to some degree. I don't know. I don't like it. It's nothing bad, but it just feels... First of all, I got the Queen of Coins upside down. This is a working woman that's not happy where she is or who she's working with. And then I've got the Nine of Swords, which indicates that you are going to have some sort of anxiety around this person. So I've got a no for this question, but there is a possibility. It will depend on you, but the energy so far doesn't look good. I got a no with this. It's like the universe is telling me to tell you I wouldn't go there. And if you did go there, because you have free will, because God has blessed everyone with free will, you might not like it. So I'm about to do a 17 card reading for Nadama. If anybody's interested in getting on my list and getting a 17 card reading, this is what it looks like. It is the gaming keyboard that I've just pinned on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 17 cards. Record your reading, guys, or you can wait 3 days before it gets posted up. Here we go. So I hope that answers your question. I said no to it. It doesn't feel like it. And it feels like if you did go there, it won't feel that great. It doesn't feel that good. Angel guides, loved ones, what does the Dhamma need to know, please, in love and light? I feel like you need to do some soul searching, and you need to spend some time on your own. I feel like this is the energy that is attached to you during this time frame. Energy shifts when you shift. I feel like there's a part of you that has made a wish, or you sent a prayer out, or a wish, or a manifestation. And I feel like there's a part of you that might have pulled it back because you're worrying that it's not going to go exactly how you need it to go. All right, sweetheart. Here we go. Your first card. There you go. Not going exactly the way you need it to go. And then you get the Nine of Wands. This is somebody that is always having to fight to be seen. This is somebody that needs to persevere and keep going. Somebody needs to have healthy boundaries, because with the Nine of Wands is about keeping and maintaining healthy boundaries and perseverance. This also tells me when somebody has got to persevere and keep their guard up because there's energy, soul-sucking vampires and critters around them, you need to be mindful about who you place your energy around, because there are some people that carry such negative vibrations that when you are next to them, that energy will seep into your energy and giving you some sort of unlucky feeling. Do you know what I'm saying? So just be mindful about who you put yourself around. Healthy boundaries. I feel like I'm drowning in my emotions, but I also feel like when one door closes, another door opens, because the Seven of Cups is always an indication of too many choices, trying to make a commitment issues, but this also indicates that you've got so many things to choose from. This also indicates that the universe, because you can handle it, is going to give you more than one opportunity, so don't lose your wits about you. You need to let go of the heavy burdens that you're carrying secretly. This is either carrying heavy burdens of everybody else as well as your own. This feels like I'm exhausted, I'm stressed out, I'm tired, and the universe is asking you to lighten up your load, yeah? I am seeing a younger masculine around you, so if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Lover or friend, you'll know when he gets here. He's going to give you some sort of education, or he's going to give you some sort of clarity. And I'm seeing you. This queen keeps on coming out. So the Queen of Coins is a business owner. She's somebody that should be the boss of the company that she's working for. She's somebody that's resourceful, domestically skilled, an investor, somebody who's practical and solid, somebody who's patient and hardworking. This is in your energy. So you're able to have something that belongs to you, and you don't need to depend on anybody. Anyone. Do it yourself. Ace of Cups indicates new opportunities and new beginnings. Ace of Cups represents a relationship, marriage, proposal, a higher form of commitment. Ultimately, it represents emotional contentment. Ace of Cups is the hand of God giving you a cup full of love. Giving you a cup full of love. I've got another masculine around you, again, lover or friend, somebody that you could be collaborating with later on. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. There's some sort of romantic gestures, a romantic proposal coming your way, or a leveling up of an intimate relationship. If you're not in one, then one is coming towards you. You need to go to the gym. This is like taking care of your health. This is wish fulfillment. This is abundance. This is having a physical outlet, like going for a walk, going for a swim, going to the gym, riding your bike. Because whatever it is that you've prayed or asked for or tried to manifest is going to come your way. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. So, light a candle, make a wish. Make sure that your heart, mind, body, and soul is in sync with the thing that you're asking for, so you can receive it sooner rather than later. No more procrastinating. It's time to take action. A new vehicle. The Chariot. Fred, you're on my list. The Chariot represents movement. The Chariot is a new vehicle, taking action, needing to balance yin and yang energy. The Chariot is a journey that's going to begin for you. I've got another man around you. Can you leave some men for the rest of us, please? Yeah, because I'm still single. I need one of these guys. So I've got 3 younger masculines around you. Again, lovers or friends, people you could be collaborating with. Opportunities to learn and grow, a lot of passion, a lot of creative ideas, and a lot of inspiration coming your way. So a lot of dominant energy attached to you. There's a lot of people coming your way. So if they're not here yet, again, around work or around study or education, it does feel like there are peeps coming in. So even if you felt like the energy has been slow, Nadama, it will start to speed up. I need you to get out of the lack mindset. This is somebody that's feeling left out in the cold. This is somebody that's saying to themselves, I'm not enough, I don't have enough, I'm outside looking in, everybody else has got this, that, and the other, and it's making you go into this negative way of thinking. When, where, how? You know, the Devil card is about oppression, creating blocks in your energy. The Devil card is about addiction, greed, manipulation, codependent on someone, sexual lust. It represents being bound or chained to the past scenarios, situations, or people. It's like, break the chains that bind you. You're not trapped in anything. You have free will. You're only as trapped as your mind is telling you that you're trapped. If you say, I'm in this situation, I'm never going to come out of it, then the spirit attached to those words will come and support you in your free will. So like I said to you earlier, watch your mouth. There's going to be an opportunity to choose. There's going to be an opportunity to choose, because anytime you got the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Swords is like compromising, trying to make a decision, going back and forth. Should I? When? Where? How? Things will start to shift and change for you in 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, or the 9th of a month. Anchoring your reading, watch your mouth. Words become things. You're casting a spell with your mouth, a vibrational frequency. Work through your fears is one of your guided message. Work through your fears. Make each day count. I've got family. Friendship, family, loyalty, relatives. Be around people that love and support you, love and light everybody that doesn't support you. And then the thinking woman, education, studying, and not over analyzing and overthinking things. I have around you Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy attached to you. So I hope that helps you in some way, Nadama. Sending you love and light to you. Eli, you're going to be next on my list. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to Eli. What do you need to know today, Eli? What's changed? Oh, good. This is for your friend. You're such a sweetheart. Okay, Pamela. Is Pamela with you? Pamela. Angels and guides and loved ones. This is for Pamela. Record the reading if she's not with you. If she's with you, listen up, girl. Pamela. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Pamela need to know, please, in love and light? What does Pamela need to know, please, in love and light? The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you is you need to have an adventure. Pamela, you need to go on an adventure. There's so many possibilities around you. I feel like you're somebody who's got so many ideas. I've got a light bulb above my head. It's like you've got brilliant ideas and it's time for you to shine. It's like you need to shine. I'm also seeing a coffin around you. Now, the coffin for me means you need to bury all your bullshit. Like, let go of the past. Whatever has ended, let it end. You've got a new beginning. You've got a change. You've got growth potential. You're going to feel liberated. And there's a transformational energy around you. I also feel like you need to take care of your health. Meaning, like, go and get yourself checked out, blood tests and all that stuff. I do mine all the time because I want to make sure that I'm good to go. So it's like health check. And it also means like working out, taking care of yourself. I feel like you need to be more free-spirited. Your reading is about adventures, and having adventures. Seek adventures. Enjoy this life. Because when you turn 80, 85, and you look back and go, coulda, shoulda, woulda, should have done more, should have had more sex, should have had more adventures in my life, I should have done this, that, and the other. It's like, yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda. You should do this now. Life is too short. Take it from me, I died and came back. So I feel like get rid of any bitter, salty, anger, petty energy. Rebirth is what I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you, Pamela. Reborn, rebirth, seek adventures. There is an ending in your energy, but anytime something ends, that means there is a new beginning and a new opportunity coming your way. All right, here we go. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Pamela. What does Pamela need to know, please, in love and light? You need to have a pink Himalayan salt bath, okay? A pink Himalayan salt bath. I feel like loved ones will play around with your light bulb. All right, I'm about to do an in-depth 17-card reading for Pamela. If anybody's interested in doing a reading, this is what it looks like. It is the gaming keyboard on the bottom of the screen or in the gift box below. All right, here we go. Pamela, are you ready? Pamela, whoa. You need to rest your mind, girl. I feel like you overanalyze and overthink things, and then it stresses you out. And then sometimes you feel like you don't know whether you're coming or going. And it feels like the ego is getting the better of you, and the universe and your angels and your guides are asking you to rest. This is a rest card. Swords always represents mind and the intellect in the tarot world. The Four of Swords represents retreat, renewal, solitude, recovery, rest, peace of mind, letting things go. Don't hold on to this energy. You've got to learn to have healthy boundaries, and healthy boundaries could be from, you know, lovers and friends. It could be from family, colleagues, or co-workers. Don't care. Healthy boundaries, and don't change who you are to please somebody else. I feel like persevere and keep moving forward no matter what goes on. You signed up for it. I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you, travel and relocation or holiday. If things have been slowed down for you, things are going to speed up for you, because the 8 of Wands talks about speed, quick action, change, air travel, news arriving. So things have slowed down. It's about to speed up for you. I'm seeing wish fulfillment around you. I'm also seeing trainers in your energy. So trainers is about going to the gym, working out, getting more healthy. Wishes coming true, abundance. You need to take care of your health. I said that, didn't I, in the beginning? I am so good. You need to take care of your health. You're going to see 999 everywhere you go. So 9 represents days, months, weeks, or the 9th of a month. And in numerology, 9 represents completion. So you are ending something and beginning something brand new. You need to put, Pamela, go inwards. You know, the Hermit card is about soul searching, going within for that personal quest for truth and clarity. It's about listening to the inner dialogue and not everybody else. It means that everything that you're asking for and that you're looking for and getting signs, symbols, synchronicities, you have to pay attention to those things, because the universe is going to send it to you. The Lovers card talks about a divine counterpart, a soulmate, a relationship, an opportunity, and a choice. This is somebody that matches your energy frequency, like 2 people that are strong together. This also ultimately is a major arcana card, and it represents an opportunity and a choice coming your way. I am seeing you might have an opportunity between one person and another in the love arena, depending on, you know, where you're at with the person that you're with. If you're single, it's an opportunity between 2 people. The 3 of Wands tells me that you could have your own business. The 3 of Wands tells me teamwork, commerce, expansion, collaboration, and travel. It's like you're waiting for something before you make moves and before you make plans to move forward. But the 3 of Wands is always an expansion card. You need to look beyond your nose and look over the horizon. The 2 of Cups talks about marriage, proposal, a higher form of commitment, a relationship, a leveling up of a relationship, whether you're in one or not. If you're not in one, one is coming your way. I need you to light a candle and make a wish, my love, because you have got wish fulfillment. If you don't want it, please tell the angels to give it to me, because I'll have it any day of the week. Wish fulfillment. Oh my God, you got it twice. Wish is coming true twice. Hello. 9 of Cups, if you go on Google and go, what does the 9 of Cups mean in the tarot deck? Wishes coming true, wish fulfillment and good health. And then what does the Star card mean? The Star card represents a miracle, a renewed sense of hope, clarity, restoring your faith in God, universe, divine, your loved ones on the other side. You've got to stop focusing on the sad parts of your life, yes? This is loss, regret, feeling abandoned, feeling unloved, and feeling lonely, and drowning in your emotions. And then, you know, when you drown in your emotions, you're going to drown. It's like you've got to get out of this energy. We're allowed to feel what we're feeling. It's fine. But don't stay there unless it's a good feeling. If it's a bad energy or it's a bad feeling, get out of there. I am seeing a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. Lover or friend. Clarity and truth coming your way. I'm telling you, you're supposed to have your own business. Queen of Coins, that's you. Solid, practical, domestically skilled. Somebody who could have her own business, can be the boss. You're going to be collaborating with 2 or 3 people later on down the line. Here's another woman. You're very beautiful, Pamela, inside and outside, whether you believe it or not. I don't give a shit. You're beautiful inside and outside, and I feel like you need to be more self-assured and more confident in yourself and believe in yourself, okay, honey? And don't worry about anybody else, because we come into the world on our own and we're going to die on our own. And then you've got a younger masculine in your energy. Look how many people are around you. So there's 2 masculines to choose one or the other. But this also represents collaboration and partnership. There's a whole bunch of court cards. Court cards means the people in the palace. So the knight, the king, the queen. These are all the people in the courts. Yes. So I am seeing a lot of people in your energy. Adjustments are required. Basically getting out of your own energy. I am seeing trust your intuition, because when you don't listen to your intuition, you're doing yourself a disservice. I am seeing a man holding a coin. Is this, or is this not a woman holding a coin? A divine counterpart and a soulmate, like I said with the Lovers card. And look at this, Pamela. Relationships. Intimacy, partner, commitment. I'm seeing all star signs around you, because there's too many people in your reading. Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Did I leave anybody out? Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So I hope that helps you, Pamela. Eli's friend. Sending you love and light, honey. Love and light to you. Danny Nicole. is you here? I'm about to do an in-depth reading for you. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you, Danny Nicole. I'm not trying to ignore anybody in the room. There's 109 people in here, and I'm going to do my best to get to as many people as I can. I'll do 1 member, 1 subscriber, 1 non-member, 1 non-subscriber, because I'm trying to give everybody an opportunity to get a reading, because it's only fair that I use my superpowers for good. Cadence. Am I saying cadence? Duh. Cadence. Will I make it to the music industry? Will I make it in the music industry? Will I make it in the music industry? Make it in the music industry. Cadence. And you guys, loved ones, I see that you can be very abundant, sweetheart, but there's also a lot of shit going on in the music industry. Now, I once was a singer. I'm not going to lie. Okay. And I met with a lot of like directors and producers, and all of them were a bit dodgy. I'm not going to lie. Kind of P. Diddy vibes. So I was like, maybe this is not the energy for me. I say, yes, you can definitely make it. But you've got the Empress card, and the Empress card is blessings. It's abundant. It's about all of these ideas that you want to do in your music industry. But it just feels like it's going to be quite challenging. I'm not going to lie. Now, the World card indicates that you can definitely go there, but you've got a lot of lessons. We come into the physical world. You've got the World card to learn lessons. So I do feel like, yes, there's a possibility that you can have this. But I also have to let you know that there's going to be some outer influences that are not going to feel so great. So just be mindful. I've had bad experiences. Like, I knew I was going to have some sort of level of fame to some degree. I didn't think it was going to be tarot, believe me. Maria, anything for you? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Maria need to know, please, in love and light? Maria. And then I've got Danny. Maria, light a candle and make a wish, because you've got a wish fulfillment around you and a blessing. I'm also seeing a younger masculine around you, lover or friend, or somebody that you could be collaborating with. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. I'm also seeing at some point you might want to go back to school, study, educate yourself, learning something brand new. I'm also seeing, as I'm connecting to your wedding, a celebration, homecoming, family, reunion, friendship. You're going to see 11, 11 and 44 everywhere you go. This is a divine guidance, universe trying to get your attention. Do you understand what I'm saying, chick? Okay, Danny, angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Danny. What does Danny need to know, please, in love and light? Danny, where you at, honey? Get over here. So my list is still open. I'm about to do a 17 card reading now for Danny. If anybody would like to get on my list and you want a reading like Danny, it is the gaming keyboard on the bottom of the screen. The gaming keyboard will get you 17 cards and 4 oracle cards. And I always look at the oracle cards later on to see if it matches your reading. Hi, Danny. I see you. I'll do a general reading for you. You do not need to be a follower. You do not need to gift, like, share, or subscribe. You do not have to follow me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. So this is a 17 card reading that I'm about to do for Danny, and this is what it looks like. I highly recommend that you record your reading, or you can wait 3 days before I load it up onto my YouTube, because I'm always on here for 5 hours and it takes forever to load up. Danny, where you at, honey? I know you're there, but I just want to know, is it a general or is it something specific? Whoa! I need to keep that card out there. Danny, can any of my moderators see Danny's question, please? Where's she at? Just so my moderators know whose face to look out for. That one there. General, something specific, Danny. I'll do a general reading. The first thing that I'm picking up on as I'm connecting to you is divine feminine energy, the moon. And I've got Tinkerbell around me, so I've got angels and guides and loved ones around you, okay? I feel like you need to have healthy boundaries in order for you to find inner peace, balance, harmony. Make sure you're around friendship, and make sure you're around a friendship group that love and support you. Be around people that are your cheerleaders. I feel like you need to stay away from gossip and chit chatter, noise and rumors. This is why I feel like you need to take a step back. I feel like love is going to challenge you, but you need to, in love energy, but you need to raise your vibration. I feel like you need to have healthy boundaries. If you know that you're surrounded by energy vampires, we need to love and light their asses and send them on their merry way. You know what I say, yes? I also feel like you need to get out of the negative ways of thinking or outdated thinking. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, stop replaying events in your head over and over and over again, because it will drive you absolutely bonkers. And then I also feel like you need to pay attention to your dreams and your visions. You're totally divine feminine, yeah? And I also feel like you've got mediumistic abilities. So you would sense and see and feel things that other people don't sense, see and feel. I feel like if you try to avoid something, whatever it is, it will end up coming back to you in some shape, way or form. So it's like, deal with your shit, get it done and over with, surrender it, and then surrender it and let it go. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, be patient. You're on the right track and you're on the right path is what I'm hearing from my angels connecting to your angels and guides and loved ones. Because the way I connect to everybody is I use my ancestors and angels and guides, and they connect to your ancestors, angels and guides. They make me feel how you feel. So this is a general reading because I can't see your question. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Let's do this. Victory and success is yours. Look at that. Recognition, victory, success, boss mode. So anytime you get the victory card, this means that you're going to get awarded for the good work that you've done at work, or people are going to be like, you know what, sweetheart, you're so good. I love and appreciate you. Tiffany, you're on my list. It's like you're going to get recognition for everything that you've done, okay? This is already victory in your reading. This is very good. Thumbs up, darling. I've got two of, oh my God, love. Two of Cups is partnership, romance, proposal, a marriage, a leveling up of a relationship. If you're in one, if you're not in one, a soulmate coming in your direction. Make sure you're letting go of all the past stuff that doesn't surround you, and then healthy boundaries, and then find peace and harmony, especially around friendship groups. The Death card indicates that when this is a butterfly for me. So what happens to the caterpillar before it turns into a butterfly? It has to die, doesn't it? It's like the death of the old you and then the birth of the new you. Yeah, it's like a rebirth, being reborn, okay? The Death card is about a transformation and a transition. The Death card also tells me that your mediumistic abilities and psychic abilities are going to blow wide open. Now, for those of you who's like, I wonder if I'm psychic. We were born psychic, okay? We all have intuitive abilities. We can all feel and sense things. You walk into a space and it's like it's dodgy in here, man. It feels weird. There's a dead person in the corner. I know I can't see you, but I know you're there. We all have psychic abilities. When you meet somebody brand new and you're like, your energy is fucked up, it means that something doesn't feel right about that person. Bye, bye, love and light to you. I'm going to move on, move away. So we were all born with psychic abilities, but we're dull. It's dulled down by education, religion, school, people telling you that what you're thinking is wrong. It's like, no, it isn't. Okay? It's not. You're your own bloody person. And you don't have to be anything that your parents or your mum or your dad want you to be. Love and light their asses, but they're not going to be walking my life. Okay? Just remember that. I don't know where that came from, but I just felt like I needed to tell you that. 5 of Wands. Stay away from conflict, challenges, obstacles, and rivalries. These are people always trying to fight each other, fight you, and make you feel like you have to intertwine your energy and all that crap. Ain't nobody got time for this. I mean, look at that. The Death card is next to the conflict card. So stay away from people that try to challenge you and make you feel like you're not worthy, you're not good enough. It's like, yeah, boy, bye. That's what you need to do with those energies. Look at that. You, Danny Nicole, are beautiful inside and outside. This queen attracts, I'm sorry to say this, but when you're that beautiful inside and outside, you're like a beacon of light. So you attract energy vampires and people with broken wings. So the Queen of Wands represents somebody who is feisty, confident, and very self-assured. To thyself be true. I know who I am, and I'm not going to change who I am to please your ass, because you ain't paying my bills. Right, here we go. Here's a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could be a lover or a friend. Could meet him around work or around studies, what I'm seeing. I've got the Ace of Wands, talks about new beginnings, passion, fire, creative projects, inspiration, new adventures coming your way. Are you ready for it? And oh my God, look, it's underneath the 2 of Cups. Make sure you take your vitamins. Okay. 7 of Swords. This is what I was saying. Stop replaying or outdated thinking, like deceit, lies, betrayal, shady energy, cheating energy. It's like, it's okay. Anytime you receive, look at that, the ending of deceit, lies, and betrayal. The death card is a major. This is a minor. So this overpowers that one every day of the week. So if you did hear some sort of information that took you out of alignment, Danny, it's okay. Are you serious? Yes, it's happening in work. The women are battling and I have to work with them. That's what I mean, man. So much bullshit and so much drama. But when you look at your placements of the card, okay, of the card, this is the bullshit and the drama, but this is a major arcana card. It's like energy is going to swoop in and help you out. Look at that. Fight for what you believe in. Remain. This is everybody trying to challenge you. These are people that are pain in the asses. This is you being like, no, you're not going to get to me. Sorry. Nah, I'm not going to be intertwined. Look at this. This is literally that card. So it's like all of these people over here trying to knock you down or trying to make you or try to feed you to go into their energy. You got no time for this. Don't be a part of this shit. It's draining. It's soul sucking. You don't sleep very well. So you already know what to do because you're doing it. Good news, love, romantic gestures, studying, education, you going back to school. I am seeing that in your energy. Good news, a message or an offer is coming your way. The Lover's card is an opportunity and a choice, but a divine counterpart and a soulmate as well. So you have an opportunity coming your way. Choose wisely. This is going to end. It might be drama right now. This is the painful ending card. But what did I say to you in the beginning of your reading? When something ends, something new begins. An ending to a shitty situation and then the beginning of something brand new. That's why you got victory at the beginning of your reading. Do you remember? I've got the Knight of Cups anchoring your read as your last card. Sorry, not anchor. But this represents the Knight of Cups is like good news, something that's going to come your way that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. The Knight of Cups also indicates some sort of romantic gestures or some sort of leveling up or a proposal or a higher form of commitment. This is what this card represents. And anchoring your reading, you are going to be manifesting all of this shit. Watch where you place your thoughts, emotions, and feelings. The Magician, Magi. The Magi is someone who will think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. Self-fulfilling prophecies. Self-fulfilling prophecies is what that card represents. So you have all the tools at your disposal to create your energy. You know you have. So use those superpowers wisely. So your guided message is, nothing is yet set in stone. Okay? Door to personal healing and happiness. Okay? Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. Manifestation. Look at that. The Magi. If you can think it or dream it or see it in your third eye, you will end up manifesting it. You're manifesting your visions and your imagination. This is why I always say, be careful of what you think, feel, and say. And then your last card is express your feelings. Say what you mean and mean what you say, and say what you mean and mean what you say. Okay? Now, the star signs that are in your energy, Danny. I've got Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way. Sending you love and light to you, Danny, love and light to you. So if you're interested in getting an in-depth reading like I just gave to Danny, it is the gaming keyboard that I just pinned on the bottom of the screen. That keyboard will get you on my list and will get you 17 cards, and I will repost this live on my YouTube so you can go and watch it again there later on. Okay. All right, Within, you're going to be next. And then I've got Noelia, Fred, and Tiffany. And I've got, I think it's 4 or 5 more spaces left. All right, here we go. I'm going to read 2 more people before I get to Within. Pam, will I be moving in 2026? Pam, will I be moving in 2026? No, not yet. You might even be moving sooner. I know you're probably planning for 2026, but it looks like you're going to get some sort of a wake-up call. This is Archangel Gabriel. Clarity, truth, a final decision, what you're supposed to do. You're there thinking it's 2026. It might be at the end of the year, maybe at the beginning of 2026. But I just feel like you've got some sort of wish fulfillment that you need to wait for. I also see a younger masculine around you. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. He could be a lover. He could be a friend. You'll know when this person gets here. My guides just highlighted someone's name. Hold on a second. Will I get a job offer this week? Black 1980. Angels, guides, loved ones. Will you get a job offer this week? Angels and guides and loved ones. Will Black 1980 get a job offer this week, please and thank you? Love and light. You will, but make sure you're applying for jobs that you love, because you don't want to go into a job, yeah, and you're like, yay, I got a job, and you're like, oh, I fucking hate it, it sucks, or the money isn't that good. It's like you will get a job, but you might jump into a job that you might not even like in the end. You might end up leaving it because you went for the job because you need to pay your bills and it's too far away from home, or the money isn't that great. I do feel like you will. There is a lot of stagnant energy around this for everybody, I feel. Mildred, you're on my list. Mildred, you're on my list. I got you, honey. I got a yes with you. You need to have healthy boundaries. And they're showing me number 9. Black 1980. They keep showing me number 9. So it could be 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, or the 9th of a month where you'll get, where you can get a reading. Give me 1 second before I get to within. Manic. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Manic need to know, please, in love and light? Stay away from liars, betrayers, deception, lies, betrayal, shady people. You can feel them. You know who they are. I feel like you've got money coming in, but I feel like money, pay rise, promotion, slow and steady wins the race. I feel like you're going to be collaborating with 2 or 3 people later on down the line. I feel like you're somebody that has the energy to have your own business. If you don't have your own business, you need to think about that, or you need to be the boss of the company that you're working for, is what I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you. Manic. Hope that helps you in some way, sweetheart. Slow and steady wins the race. Be patient, sweetheart. You got money coming your way, yeah? Okay, angels and guides and loved ones, this is for within. What does within need to know? Please and thank you. You're so welcome, sweetheart. Within, I'm going to do it. Oh, there she goes again. Someone is about to get a free reading right now. So if you've been copying and pasting your question, you might be the lucky winner. So how do I pick? Because I hate picking because there's like 103 people in the room. I'm going to close my eyes, and then the screen is going to go like this. And then I just click somebody. So this lady, everybody in here, remember your face, because you might be get a gifted reading. All right, here we go. Let me do the scrolling method. Who is this? Kayla, you just got a free reading from within. This is why I say copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Because if your comments are on there so many times, that means that you could be picked. And you've just now got a free 17 card reading gifted to you by within. All right, here we go. What do I need to hear from the universe, Kayla? The first thing that I'm feeling, she's so happy within. Just letting you know now. She says, thank you, within. Angels and guides and loved ones, this is not for within. This is for Kayla. Here we go. Your reading is about love. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or you're single, but I keep seeing wedding, marriage, taking the relationship to the next step and next level. If you're not in a relationship and you're single, Kayla, I feel like you're going to be in a connection at some point. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, Archangel Michael. Hello, I love him. divinely guided and divinely protected from any harm. You're in the middle of a cycle. It's like you're in the middle of your karma, fated energy, something ending and something brand new beginning. Are you in a relationship or are you single, Kayla? I've got a wedding around you. I feel like you need to self-growth, nourishment, finding your soul. Make shit happen. Oh my God, if you're single, I've got a wedding around you, man. You're getting married. I need a new hat. I feel like you're gonna find somebody that's like a kindred spirit. I feel like follow your passion, your heart, and your soul. I feel like you're in the midst of learning really important lesson. I feel like I'm seeing Cupid in your energy. So when Cupid is flying about with his little ass around, flying around my third eye, it means that there is going to be some sort of love energy attached to you. So Cupid is about to fire his arrow in your ass. So be ready. I don't know whether you want a relationship or not. Tough shit. Universe is going to give you what you asked for before you incarnated into the body. So I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you. Here are your oracle cards. We're going to look at them later on. So those are the first things that I'm picking up. I've got Archangel Michael around you now. I call him all the time. Archangel Michael is the angel that protects you and shields you from negative things. He gives you the strength that you need to get through your everyday. Now, you need to have a dialogue with Archangel Michael, because when you can Google him, he is fantastic. If you don't have a dialogue with your angels and your guides and your loved ones, they can't come and intervene with your free will. So what I learned when I had my near-death experience was, God said to me, tell everyone to ask, angels and guides, me and loved ones, because if you don't ask, you don't get. Now, in order for them to intervene in your free will, because God has blessed everybody with free will. He gives me parking space all the time, Bernie, I swear. All the time. And not even just parking space, like for my business, when I can't find my car keys, when I need guidance, show me signs and symbols 3 times, Michael. Sometimes I would meet somebody in the corner shop and I'd be like, oh, what's your name? And he would be like, oh, my name's Michael. I'm like, yep, okay, he's listening. Do you know what I mean? So pay attention to that. Okay, here we go. Where are you? Kayla, are you listening and recording? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Okay. All right, Kayla. Oh, look at that, a man. So if you're single, I am seeing an older masculine. This is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy on the table already. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could be a lover, could be a friend. You'll know when this person gets here. Could be older than you or embody the energy of an old soul. Now, this person, when he's energy fire, when his energies of fire, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this person is very passionate and, you know, is very like, you know, the King of Wands is always charming, courageous, a leader, that kind of energy. 4 of Swords is about you resting your mind. Don't overanalyze and overthink things. You know, retreat, renewal, solitude, recovery from old energy or past time energy. And then you've got another man of fire. Strong Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So an older masculine and a younger one. So if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. I did say this is really love energy, like romantic energy. I'm seeing that you could meet somebody, travel, relocation, or a holiday. And this is an expansion card and a business card. So if you don't have your own business, you need to think about it. This represents teamwork, commerce, collaboration, and travel. So you could be collaborating with these masculine energies at some point, if not yet, around education or around the work arena. The 7 of Cups talks about confusion and commitment issues. It's like you're trying to make a decision which one or what one to do. And if these opportunities hasn't come yet, they're coming in at some point, so don't lose your wits about you. The Chariot talks about travel, the balancing of the yin and yang, masculine, feminine, spiritual and ego, intuition and ego, shall I say. This is about a new vehicle, but the Chariot is telling you that you need to take action. No more procrastinating. Make moves. Why are you stalling? Why are you holding back? Ifs, buts, don't know when, where, or how. Start taking chances. I did say to you, didn't I? Fated, karmic energy, something ending, something beginning, and the Death card is exactly that. The Death card represents big changes, endings, time to move on, rebirth, it's like a transition to some degree. I don't know if you have children or want children, but I'm seeing children around you. Good news, a message, an offer. This is also studying and education and volunteer work. So you might be helping the masses. You might want to go back to school and learn something brand new to brush up on your skills that you already have. Queen of Coins indicates that you're supposed to have your own business, like I said earlier. So the Queen of Coins is somebody who's self-sufficient and domestically skilled. She's somebody that doesn't need to work for somebody. She's somebody that can be the boss. Yeah? She's somebody that can be the boss. I'm definitely seeing that you need to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations. Stay away from gossip, chit-chatter. I feel like somebody's social media spying on you and wants to talk to you to some degree. And it could be somebody that has like some sort of emotional attachment to you or feelings for you. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, you need to let go of your heavy burdens. You need to release and surrender and let go of these heavy burdens. I'm seeing travel and relocation, the ending of a cycle and the beginning of something brand new for you. And I am seeing, oh, look at this. It's another guy. Oh my God. You've got like 1, 2, 3 dominant masculines in your reading. And I got a feeling that they are both going to have some sort of feeling for you. Again, you could meet them around work or around studying. And all of these masculines are completely different, okay? You've got 2 fire, passionate, creative energies. And then you've got somebody that's very intuitive and emotional. Now, anchoring your reading is your mind. This is like conflict and challenge and obstacles and rivalries. Asking yourself when, where, how, what time, how will it happen? When is it going to happen? It's like when you ask the universe when, this means that you doubt in some way and you don't trust in divine timing and you don't trust in your angels and your guides and your loved ones. That's what that energy represents. Okay, sweetheart. So let's have a look at your oracle cards. Okay, you've got have faith in your dreams. Duh. You've got appreciate your talent because you do have it. You've got get rid of hostility. So negative thoughts, emotions, feelings, or people that doesn't serve your energy, and finding your purpose and pay attention to the shooting star. It says meaning, dedication, and intention. Set your intention. Tell the universe, your ancestors, guides, and loved ones what you want to happen, and then they will help you along your path. That's what they did for me. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Aries, Leo, Sag. Did I say that already? I did. So I hope that helps you in some way. That was your free reading from within. Within, I'm going to do a reading for you, angels and guides and loved ones. And then I've got Noelia next. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Noelia... No, not Noelia. Sorry, Noelia. You're coming in a minute. What does within need to know? Angels, guides, loved ones. What does within need to know? Please, in love and light. Shut up. Your reading is always good. I feel like it's because you're an optimistic person. Within, what are you doing now? Is that for you? Tell me it's for you and not gifted again. Is it for you, within? Is this a gift or is it for you? So let me just talk about your message first before you tell me. It's for you. Okay, good. I might as well, I'll get to you in a second. Okay, you're gonna have to come in later on. Okay, this is your reading at this moment in time. I mean, I might as well show you the cards. You are the magician. You have superpowers. You are manifesting into reality the physical world, which is the Pentacles card, which is a solid foundation. This is a new job, money, stability, structure, new opportunities, an investment that's going to pay off. And anchoring your reading, the Star card, a renewed sense of hope, clarity, a miracle coming your way. Because you believe in it, it's going to happen. Because you believe it, it's going to happen. Because you believe it, and you're the magician, you're manifesting these energies into your life, it's going to come true. Because it's wish fulfillment. As long as you don't look back at what has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong, you're going to end up manifesting what you want sooner rather than later. So, oh no, I didn't get another card to pull you an oracle card. I'm so sorry. So we'll get to you in a second within. Hope that helps you in some way. I need to get another set of oracle cards because I'm supposed to be pulling for my members and my subscribers. I'm going to pull you an extra card. All right. So before I get to Noelia, Cindy, trying to figure out my darkness. That's a good thing. I'll tell you that now. And I'll tell you why it's good. Because we live in a world of polarity. Good, bad, dark, light. Love, hate. And we always have to find out the dark night of the soul so we can balance that part of us. Because we have good, bad energies. You know, we are human and we have these traits. So when you're going into the dark night of the soul, this is a good thing. Because then you'll know who you are and how to deal with this energy. You'll know how to deal with that energy. So it's good, Cindy, that you're doing that. But you're not governed by that. We're governed by yin and yang. We're governed by light and dark, yes and no. We're governed by all of these sorts of energy. So if you're in this energy, Cindy, I salute you, honey. That's good. All right, here we go. I hope you're still here. Cindy, are you here? What does Cindy need to know, please? In love and light. You're a healer. Cindy, you're a healer. Do you know that? I like that you're looking into the dark night of the soul because you want to cleanse and heal that part of yourself. Somebody asked me, Anna, when am I going to be done with the dark night of the soul? I go from now till the day that you die, because there's always going to be challenges in our lives. You're a healer, sweetheart, and that's why you're doing it now. The strength card tells me that you're stronger than you think you are, but you do need to do some unconditional love. You need to have some self-respect and have the courage to say no and persevere. You're also a hypersensitive as well. So healers are that. So you're coming out as the Queen of Cups upside down. So you feel everything at a really high octave. You know when somebody's angry, when something is sad, when someone is sad, you're feeling these energies, but you need to learn to discern what's yours and what's not yours. Because sometimes the healer can pick up on other people's bullshit. And we need to have a pink Himalayan salt bath every day. You definitely got psychic medium abilities. You could do what I do. You're a healer, you're an empath, and you can see the other side if you choose to. Free will. How do we do this? We meditate, we go within, we do some soul searching, we silence our ego and we listen to our heart space. The death card indicates a massive change. This is the dark night of the soul energy. So you're able to sense and see and feel things. You're on the right track. I think you're doing a good thing, Cindy. You're a healer, you're an empath, and you definitely got mediumistic abilities attached to you. Just letting you know now. So I hope that helps you in some way, sweetheart. Keep looking. No, to thyself be true, and then surrender, release, and let it go, and then go and find the light parts of yourself. That's where the excitement begins. That's where the excitement begins. All right, here we go. Noelia, I'm going to do a general reading for you, Noelia, until I can see your question. I'm about to do I've got 3 more spaces left. If anybody would like to get an in-depth 17 card reading, you're so welcome, sweetheart. If anybody would like to get an in-depth 17 card reading, I've got 3 more spaces left. I've just pinned it on the bottom of your screen. It is the gaming keyboard that will get you on my list and get you 17 cards. And I'm about to do a 17 card reading right now for Noelia. So this is what it looks like. All right, here we go. I'm not trying to ignore anybody, guys. There's 118 people in here. There's one of me. It's like having all of you waiting in my living room. Just be patient with me, guys. I'm going to do my best. Noelia, are you here? Which guys, loved ones, what does Noelia? When I'm done with my list, I'm going to do 15 minutes for members and subscribers. And then 15 minutes for non-members, non-subscribers, non-followers. That way, everybody gets an opportunity to get a reading. I always say that you do not need to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. Just copy and paste your question and I'll do an in-depth reading for you. All right, my moderators, please watch out for Noelia. Comments are going up really quickly, so I don't know if I'm missing it. I will always do a general reading until I can see your question. And guys, loved ones, this is for Noelia. What does Noelia need to know? General and around love. Are you in a relationship or are you single? I don't ever remember anybody's reading. I read for too many people. Just let me know. Are you in a relationship or you're single? If you're going to ask me about love, it just makes it better if you let me know if you're single or in a relationship. I feel narcissistic energy. I feel like healing and nurturing. I feel clingy energy. I don't know if this is you and or somebody external to you with the clingy energy. A relationship that's dead in the water, trying to expand on something that I currently have, but then there's narcissistic energy attached to it. You and or the person that you're dealing with, if you're dealing with somebody. If you're not, it's people outside of you. It just feels... Are you in a relationship, sweetheart? Noelia? Because the first thing that I'm picking up on as I'm connecting to you is narcissistic traits. Somebody is a bit full of themselves. Somebody who wants it only to be about them and 5 minutes about you. Married. So the fact that you're asking me about love tells me something doesn't feel right. And then when you get the Tower card, it tells me something doesn't feel right. So if you're asking about love, it means there's some sort of a disconnect. And that's why I got the healing energy attached to you. Releasing, purifying, cleansing the energy, cleansing the space. It's like there needs to be romance in the energy. And if there's lack of it, something needs to change or something will change. Somebody knows that they need to surrender something or let go of something. Otherwise, it's going to get worse. And worse is the Tower card. I also feel like somebody from the past could be coming back into your energy. Somebody that you might have had a connection with in a past time. I feel like there's something about healing and purification. I feel like you need to nurture the relationship in order for it to bloom if you want to work on it. I feel like something is amiss or there's a disconnect in the connection. I feel like somebody's trying to take risks or you need to take a risk, be more optimistic about the situation, taking a gamble, being more strategic. I never understand why somebody would ask me about love if they're in a marriage. It should be, we love each other. Yes, we go for our ups and downs, but I don't need to ask about that. But when you're asking about love and you're in a connection, it just tells me something needs to be healed. The Tower card is upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world. The Tower card represents, if you're in a situation, psychically and intuitively, something doesn't feel right anymore, and you choose to stay in it, even though intuitively and psychically your gut is telling you, maybe it's time to reevaluate this relationship, maybe it's time to move on. And when you don't do that and your intuition is telling you to do that, what will happen is the world, the universe will make you uncomfortable because you're not on your soul's path, that you have no choice but to leave, creating that Tower moment. Upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world. I feel like you might be feeling or dealing with somebody who's very immature or is not on the same page as you, or who's not emotionally connected like you are to some level, some degree. And the Four of Cups is you, bored, apathy, unfulfilled, not paying attention to the blessing in disguise, unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way. But it just feels like you're in a situation and there's a part of you that feels disconnected from it. That's how it feels. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but that's the feeling I'm getting at the minute. Page of Cups is good news, love, romantic gestures, either from the person or someone external. It don't matter if you're married, people are still going to find you attractive, and somebody might intervene or get involved. I do feel like there's some sort of romantic gesture or love energy attached to you. Something needs, I said it already, didn't I? If you're not dealing with your shit in your current love connection situation, the universe is going to make you uncomfortable and it is going to end. The Death card is done, final, ending. But it will be uncomfortable first if you don't listen to your intuition. The death card is big changes, endings, moving on, rebirth, a transformation that needs to happen. It's a necessary change. Might be something that you've been praying and wishing for, but it hasn't happened yet. It's like you want to be in the situation because you think it will get better, but intuitively you know it won't. But you know, the Nine of Cups always represents a wish fulfillment, so I'm not saying that it can't be worked out, but there does need to be some release. There does need to be something that needs to be spoken about. There does need to be some sort of a clearing. You do need to go to the gym and have another outlet aside from the current situation that you're in. So going to the gym, working out, going for a swim, it's something that belongs to you and you alone. I've got a wedding, a celebration, or a renewal or rekindling of your vows. In order for it to get to where you want it to get to, you do need to let go of something. But this does talk about a celebration. It could also represent a wedding. If it's not your wedding, it's around you. I am seeing a reunion. I'm seeing something to celebrate, but it's going to have to be after everything that happens. You've been together for 24 years. That's not a joke. That's like some serious... That's serious. But why do I feel like there's a disconnect? Because the Four of Cups, the Tower card, the Death card indicates that something... And then now this card? This is a conflict card. Other people getting involved in your business card. It could be his family, your family. Challenges coming into the relationship and something that is not being dealt with, that needs to be dealt with. So it's like you can work this out, but you have to both communicate what needs to be worked on. I don't know what's happening here. You know the details of it, but this is what I feel as I'm connecting with you. And then I've got the Page of Coins, children, sharing children, wanting something tangible and long-lasting, and you wanting to hear the right things. On some level, you match each other, but on other levels, it's like, what star sign are you and what star sign is he? Six kids. That's deep. That's deep. Something's lacking though. What is his star sign? What's your star sign? That's intense, man. 6 kids. But the Death card isn't ending. Something has to change. Fire and air. Who are you in this? You're Aquarius and he's the Leo. See, Leos are very hard on themselves. They are very big hearts, but they also can burn you out. I love my Leos, and this is all for all the fire signs, by the way. And I have fire signs all over my family. They're all up in the house. But fire's energy is very war energy. It's like they're very passionate, they're argumentative, they're governed by Mars, and Mars is confrontation, and then you got Aquarius, which is like, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. I'm on the move. Aquarius are here to change that. My daughter is an Aries. My daughter and my brother is an Aries, and my niece and my nephew are Aries. So I got fire all up in here. So I know about my fire signs. And Sagittarius, a best friend, and my nephew. I know all about these signs. So it just feels like it's a polar opposite energy. And if the fire and the air sign doesn't agree, it means, let me put it this way. What can air, Aquarius, do to fire? Blow it out. Drain that energy. Or air, Aquarius, can spread the fire, spread the drama. Do you see what I'm saying? So there has to be some sort of balance in the energy. But that's what I'm trying to say. So now you've just said it to me. There is a disconnect in the relationship. You just clarified it for me. I feel like I'm the only one in the relationship. So, do you want to stay in it for another 24 years with the energy being like the way it is? I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. Sorry, I just don't. feeling heavily burdened, carrying all the heavy burdens on your own, heavy burdens of everybody else as well as your own. And look what card is underneath. It just happens to be underneath the death card. It's time to end something. I can't tell you what to do, but something has to end here. Why is the universe going to end it for you? You've got some sort of new beginning and mental clarity coming your way, because the Ace of Swords is mental clarity, new changes, new opportunities, and new beginnings. Oh my God. You're the one that needs to do something about it. Activate the energy, cut it out, surrender it, change something, or you can just carry on going through it because you've got free will. Up to you. But she's a bad bitch. She's like, I've had enough of this shit. I'm cutting out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. I'm done with it. I'm not doing it no more. I want some recognition. I want some respect. And it just feels to me like you have got to reevaluate the situation that you're in. And then I've got the Queen of Coins. You're going to be all right on your own. And then I've got the King of Cups in your energy. You guys have you've been married before. I think you might have been the man in the last relationship and your partner was the woman in the last relationship, and you switched roles because you didn't do so good that time. And now you got to do something in this energy. Wheel of Karma. You've got good karmic energy attached to you, you know. Good fortune, a turning point, travel and relocation, a new vehicle. I do feel like your person does care about you, but I just feel like they've got a lot of insecurities. And I feel like they have a lot of things that they just keeping suppressed into themselves, and it's affecting the relationship in the long run. I've got be bold and make the first move. You are stronger than you think you are. Find your power, courage, resilient. I've got calmness is not a weakness. I've got that you can fix this if you want to, but there's a whole bunch of hurdles that you're gonna have to climb through, burst through, knock out. The Sun card is one of the best cards in the deck, whether it's tarot or whether it's in the oracle. So I'm seeing Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus in your reading. Something has to change, man. I'm so sorry, but something has to change. If you don't change it, that's when the universe will intervene and change it for you. And sometimes when the universe intervenes and gets involved, it's not very nice. It's not very friendly. But it's the universe's way of saying, you're not on your soul's path. Get going. Get going. All right, who's next on my list? So I hope that helps you in some way. Fred, you're going to be next. Bernie. My guides highlighted your name. Where's your question, Bernie? You're so welcome, sweetheart. You've got a lot of good karmic energy attached to you. I will say that. Hi, honey. What's your reading? What's your question? A general? My guides highlighted you. You got good karma. Know that. You just got to make a choice, man. And do you know who I choose? If I was in any situation, I choose me. You're the only one that's going to have your back from the moment that you're born to the moment you die. So, choose you. And guys, loved ones, I have a mother that's had a stroke. I have a daughter that I still take care of. I have family members that need my help. But I have to make sure that I take care of me so I can take care of yous lot. Angels, guys, loved ones, what does Bernie need to know? Please, in love and light. So I've got Fred. I'm going to do 2 people before I do Fred. And I've got 3 more spaces. So if anybody's interested in getting an in-depth 17 card reading, it is the keyboard above the screen, gaming keyboard above the screen, or in the gift box below. What do you need to know, Bernie? Here we go. You carry a lot of heavy burdens of everybody else as well as your own. Carrying everybody's crap as well as your own. Feeling exhausted and feeling tired and wanting to ask for help, but you don't ask for help because you can do it all on your own. And then I've got a younger masculine around you. Money, pay rise, promotion, or an investment that's coming your way. Slow and steady wins the race is in your energy. Here we go. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but I've got a younger masculine coming your way. You need some loving. Like, when's the last time you had some boom boom? Because I feel like you need some Sexual healing, sexual. I feel like you need some love, kisses, hugs, something in and around this energy. And then I've got the Ace of Cups, which talks about love, relationships. Stay away from these cards. You don't need to be here then, sweetheart. Bye. Love and light to you. Sending you a merry way. If you don't believe in what I do, it's okay. You just don't need to be here then. Okay. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, I'm seeing Ace of Cups talks about children or grandchildren, depending on your age. Ace of Cups talks about love, romance, a partnership. And you've got a lot of new beginnings around you. I don't know what's your problem. If you can receive it, if you can open up your heart to new beginnings, creative projects, new opportunities, inspiration, new jobs, it's coming your way. So I don't feel like I have to worry about you, sweetheart. I feel like you're good to go. Joanna. What's next for my career and relationship? Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Joanna need to know, please, in love and light? Joanna. Another one. Way too hard on herself. Wow! Joanna, it looks fabulous. It looks so good, honey. Am I worried about you? No. So I feel like career, you're good to go. It's like opportunities, studying, education, going back to school. Kerry, you're on my list. I've got 2 more spaces left. I've got opportunities that are going to come your way, Joanna. Studying, education, going back to school, money, pay rise, promotion, or an investment. The Page of Coins is always like a pay rise or an opportunity for a new career or delving into something brand new. I am seeing in a relationship that you've got a karmic relationship coming your way. A karmic relationship is somebody that you've known from a past life and you need to meet again to, I don't know, restore some sort of karmic energy. So it would be quite a potent one. So I don't know whether you're in a connection or not, but I do have a karmic relationship. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus in your energy. Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio. And I see that you could meet somebody around a party, a celebration, because there's something to celebrate. And I'm seeing travel, relocation. And I'm also seeing a vehicle around you. Now, anchoring your reading is you. You've got a lot of love, open heart energy. You're waiting for love and romance and a partnership, but you need to wait for the right person that's to come your way. And I feel like it's a karmic one. So I hope that helps you in some way. Fred, get over here. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Fred. What does Fred need to know, please, in love and light? How can I help you today, Fred? I've got 2 more spaces. I'm about to do an in-depth reading for Fred. If anybody's interested in getting an in-depth reading like I'm about to give Fred, please, oh please, oh please. It is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. All right, Fred, I hope you haven't fallen asleep and I hope you're here. Ms. Lotus. 1 more space left. And you guys, loved ones, here we go. Fred. A reminder from my moderators. Email me. It's not my job to remind you of your free readings. Here we go. Fred. Fred, I'm going to do a general reading until I can see your question, okay? The first thing that I'm seeing is self-sabotage. So anytime somebody's got a hammer and trying to hammer me, it means some sort of self-sabotage or allowing other people in your energy to create some sort of problems, and the universe is telling you to love and light their asses and rebuild. Work on it is what I'm hearing. The need for some alone time, spending some time on your alone, intimacy with your partner. Stop looking at past mistakes, Fred, is what I'm hearing. Feeling alone to some degree, or feeling antisocial, not wanting to deal with anybody right now. I feel like I'm seeing Mount Everest around you. It's time for reflection. You do matter. What you do matters. What you says matters. And every time, it doesn't matter how high this mountain is, I feel like the universe has got your back. What's happening? Fred! Hello?
No, I don't know what happened. A moderator pinned me up. I don't know what happened.
Hello? What just happened there? That is the weirdest thing. That's never happened before. Has this slowed down? It has, hasn't it? Oh, shit. What just happened here? Someone just... what? So I don't know what just happened. It's slowed down, hasn't it? It's going to slow down on my YouTube. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's blurry, isn't it? Oh, no. Do I have to log out and log back in? Hold on a minute. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Okay. Can you pin him again, Ophelia? I didn't see it. That was so weird. That's never happened to... Is it still slow? It's still slow, isn't it? It's like there's a delay. It's okay. All right. It's fine. Okay. For me, it's really slow. It's like I'm delayed, but it's okay, whatever. All right, Fred. The fuck? What happened here? There's something going on with you, Fred, and I feel like I'm disconnected. When I'm disconnected, it's like, I don't know what your thoughts are. I don't know what you're saying out loud, and I don't know what you're co-creating, but it's like, don't look at your past mistakes. Don't look at mistakes. It's heavy energy. Leave it alone. I also feel like you're in your feelings, and I don't know what this means, but it's like in your feelings. Guys, loved ones, this is for Fred. Fred needs to know. Fred, watch out for... Fred needs to know. You've got to stop focusing on what has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong. The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is always apathy card. I'm bored of the situation. When will something extraordinary happen? When, where, or how? This is the energy of the Four of Cups. But I can't handle this, guys. I need to log out. It's weird for me. I can't stand it. I'm going to be right back in 2 seconds. Sorry, I can't handle it.